Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is a reading for water signs in love. I would like to say, please do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. You are intelligent, handsome, or beautiful, and kind. These readings, they may or may not resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Somebody may be enlightened by them. Also, to my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. You are the backbone to this channel, and I totally appreciate you. So I'm going to start out today with Cancer in love for for water signs in love. So we're going to get started with Cancer first. Okay, so this is for Cancer in love. We're going to go ahead and find out what is going on for Cancer in love. Let me get two more cards for Cancer in love. This is the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck, okay? Let me get two more cards for Cancer in love. Cancer in love. Let me get two more cards for Cancer in love. One more card for Cancer in love. Okay, well, it appears that two cards fell out on that last one. I'm going to go ahead and put this one back and keep this one out because that's the one that touched the mat first. Let's see what it is. All right, well, it's the 18 card, Cancer. We also have 18 and the number 10 of cups here. So this is showing me that there's some wish fulfillment in regards to this 10 of cups energy. Not wish fulfillment, excuse me. 10 of cups energy. Having that happy family, happy life in love, right? We have the number 18 there, and that gets reduced down to the number 9. Okay, so we're almost ending a cycle and probably coming into a new cycle or the next cycle pretty soon. So I'm going to put this here. This is at the bottom of the deck. All right, that is, you know, this is a bouquet, right? We have the 9 card. Next we have the 31 card. We have the 22 card, master number 22, and we have 34. So Cancer, let's go ahead and start out with what this 9 card is. This is your general energy, and this is about flowers. It's like the flower bouquet, right? Flowers, right? You may get a bouquet or a gift from somebody, right? Somebody will bring happiness. This brings you pleasure to receive these flowers, okay? We have the Queen of Swords right here, okay? Cancer, so you could be dealing with somebody who is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now, if you're not, you could actually have this in your birth chart. Now, if you don't know your birth chart, you may want to look into that, astrocafe.com, okay? Now, these flowers, right, this is a gift, right? This adds beauty to your life, right? Something, you know, that, you know, ladies, they like to receive these, right? Now, this card could indicate that you are experiencing divine grace, being touched by the beauty of the world. It could also indicate your artistic creativity in which you are channeling from the divine, right? So this card could actually represent a woman who is generally charming, right? And this person might be very artistic. And if you're not dealing with someone like that, this could be describing you, right? But on the negative side, it could also mean some superficiality, some vanity, right? Something that's a little bit more important than substance and depth, right? So let's move on to the next card. Okay, we have the 31 card. 31 reduces down to the number 4. Okay, so number 4 could be actually, could resonate with somebody out there, right? This could be someone's life path number, could be somebody born on the 4th. Something could happen in 4 hours, 4 days, 4 months, or maybe you've been experiencing something for 4 years, right? Now with this Sun card, this also indicates happiness. See, this is happiness and this is happiness. So it appears that you're going to have some happiness coming towards you, right? A stroke of luck, maybe, right? You will also be experiencing some strength and growth within your energy, Cancer, okay? You may be realizing that your life, you want to be optimistic in your life, right? You want to be motivated. You know, this also can indicate renewal, self-confidence, things like that, right? Now I also see this Ace of Pentacles here, so it looks like you're starting something new. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean, oh, you're getting a new job or you're starting a new financial thing or whatever. I don't know, whatever you want to, however you want to put it. This could also mean that you are starting a new journey in grounding yourself, right? Finding balance, okay? Now, the number 22 card, would you take a look at that? If that's not a synchronicity, I don't know what is. The number 22 also is reduced down to the number 4. So we have 4 and 4. So 4 and 4 might resonate with people out there. I don't know, with you or, you know, like I said, I pretty much explained what this 4 could stand for, and that's the same thing over here. Okay, so it appears with this 22 card, Master number 22, and we normally don't reduce that, but in the case of, you know, the 4 and the 4 thing, I just thought I'd throw that out there, right? It appears that you are coming into some grounding energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles right there. Now, you could actually be involved with somebody. The Queen of Pentacles is about, you know, a wife, somebody who's married and stable with another person, right? But with this number 22 card, it's also showing us that you have a choice, right? And you have a choice between different paths, right? Now, either you can stay in the path that you are on, or you can go ahead and move on to a new path, right? So maybe maybe you are changing jobs. Maybe you're deciding that you're not happy where you are, maybe in your relationship, and you want to move on to something that's more stable for you, right? Maybe you're looking to get a new job. Now, there's always a few decisions that you need to make when it comes to traveling your life's path, right? Because I have a feeling that you're looking to travel a path that maybe you were meant for, right? So you may have been in situations where you thought that was your life path, and then later on you realize, you know, it can't be because I can't find happiness here, right? Because we all know the life path that we are meant to be on will ultimately lead us to happiness, love, balance, you know, joy in our life. And when it comes to this situation, you are definitely looking for an alternate path, right? You might be actually attached to some certain path or some certain, you know, thing in your, you know, path that maybe you feel you can't go that way, right? Maybe this is a challenge to decide, right? But now is the time to make a choice about your life. Try to see the spiritual aspect of whatever you're facing. How will your choice affect your path, you know? If you take the path on this side, how will it affect you? How will you be in the end? Are there others involved? Right? Or do you want to move on this path on the right, where you can probably, you know, go on a new journey, find a different sort of happiness? But if you're not happy on one of the paths you're on, this is Spirit's way of telling you it's time to make a decision. Now, you can stay in the unhappy situation you're in for, you know, reasons of maybe you're in a relationship and you have children. Maybe you have a job you don't really like, but you can't quit right now because it's providing you financial security. Whatever the case, Spirit is saying that it's time to make a choice. And Spirit doesn't put us here on earth for us to live unhappy, unhealthy, sad, and miserable lives. No, 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 no. Spirit wants us to live happy, joyful, and loving lives, right? So with this 34 card, this is about the fish. Now, it seems to me that the issue here, Cancer, is that you are in a relationship, because this 34 card also, we have the King of Pentacles here. So it's time to make a choice, Cancer. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to stay in this situation, this relationship? Or do you want to move on to something that's going to provide you with happiness? I see here that you did start something. You thought you could find balance and stability with a certain individual. Now, you can either be the King of Pentacles or you can be the Queen of Pentacles with air in your chart, right? But either way, you started something that you thought would bring you happiness, stability, warmth, and all that good stuff. But now you're kind of double thinking that, thinking, gosh, did I make the right choice? Is this the path that I want to take? Is it, Cancer? Are you actually in love with this person? Or was it something that started quickly out of lust? Or maybe this person could provide you with financial stability, so that's why you chose them. So you don't have to, you know, worry about working and, you know, doing all that stuff. Now, this could be either you in that mindset, or this could be this other person, right? When it comes to the 34 card, this card's all about money, material value, excess, transactions, and expansion, and most likely expansion of your finances, right? The flow of abundance. Now, you could be dealing, if this is not you, Cancer, in this energy, you could be dealing with a very competent and hard-working man, but a materialistic man. He works hard because he wants things. He needs things, right? This could be, you could be in a relationship with this person. This could also be, you know, a boss, a friend or a partner, somebody who's got money, right? A businessman. Could even be a casual acquaintance. But I see here we got the Queen and the King of Pentacles. Now, if you're radiating in this energy, Cancer, then you're involved with somebody who is definitely financially stable, but he's also very materialistic, very much in his ego. This person might work in the trade industry or something like that. May like to trade things, right? You could live by a lake or near the sea, right? This could also indicate I'm feeling going with the flow. Going with the flow, following the flow. But we see that the fish are kind of not going, you know, in the same direction. So we do have some fish that are actually backtracking, going against the current, but we have fish that are going with the flow. It appears here that one of these fish are backtracking. Now, is that you, Cancer? Or are you one of these two fish that wants to move forward because you see light and happiness moving forward? Or do you feel like this fish who's moving back and who is not really, you're not following the other fish? This materialistic king may be following the other fish. But you're like, wait a minute, I don't want to follow the rest. I don't want to be like the rest. So maybe you like to march to the beat of your own drum type of situation, right? Or this person does, this king, if that's not you. Okay? You know which energies you belong, either the male or the female energy. You know which one is you. But I see here that you are in a relationship with somebody that started out based on financial security and stability, had nothing to do with love. I don't see any cups here at all. I do see swords here, though. So either there's another person involved here, or you could have air sign in your chart somewhere, right? So let's go ahead and clarify these cards, and let's find out what is really going on with Cancer and love. Why is this 31 card here for Cancer in love? Yes, Cancer in love. Why is this 31 card here, please? Let me get 2 cards for Cancer in love. I'm feeling like the cards are kind of hard to shuffle right here. This is the Light Seers Tarot, okay. Let me get, there we are, I guess. They just kind of flopped out. So let's see what we got, Cancer. Let's see. Okay, with this Sun card, this is about illumination, sunshine, warmth, happiness, right? Oh, it appears you're walking away from this situation. Maybe you thought it was going to be sunshiny happiness and warmth and all that stuff. You're walking away from this new start, right? It appears that there was no justice here in this situation, Cancer. You wanted to start something financially stable and secure, but I don't see that it was very fair. There may have been another person involved. Somebody may have had you on one side of the scale and another person on the other side of the scale. Or you could be dealing with a Libra, because this is the card of Libra. Queen of Swords. Right? So this Queen of Swords right here could actually be this Libra. You could have a Libra in your chart. But I see you walking away from this situation and getting justice, right? Because you've been very patient. You've been patiently waiting for this energy, this sun energy, right? This positive, this fun, this successful and warm energy. You've been patiently waiting to have this happy beginning, but I don't think you're going to even get out the gate here. Because you see that this is not working out. Perhaps somebody will bring you a bouquet of flowers to try and make up for whatever they did. But I have a feeling, Cancer, that you're in your power now, right? You know who you are. You know your boundaries. You know what is fair and just. You've been patiently waiting for a new start, but I think you've decided to walk away from somebody. And that could be because somebody is already married or in a relationship. Okay. Let's see. So these two could actually be a married couple, and somebody may have put you in a third party. That's what I'm feeling here. Well, let's find out what else is going on. Why is this 22 card here for Cancer in love? Cancer in love. First card out. Okay, let me get 2 more cards for Cancer in love. Cancer in love. Cancer in love. All right, we got it. What's at the bottom? Oh my goodness. We have a Magician on the bottom, but that's not the ultimate answer there. But just know that somebody might be trying to manifest something here. Could be you or another person, okay? I do see here with this 22 card, this is meant for you, Cancer, to make a choice to move forward, right? And I think you're choosing to, you know, separate yourself from this energy, this King and Queen of Pentacles energy, right? Because somebody out there was already attached possibly, right? So you may decide that you want to, you know, separate yourself from this, but you're maybe trying to decide which way to go. I do see that you have hope in a situation, right? And this situation may have actually kept you in hangman mode for the longest, right? You may have been stuck for the longest time waiting for something, but I think what happened was you found something out. You found something out, Cancer, and it really did not make you happy, okay? You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with another water sign, okay? You could also be dealing with an Aquarius. Wow. There's a lot of people here in this reading, Cancer, and I think this is why you're deciding to move off into another direction. There might be too many people involved here, too many people in your business, or the person you're dealing with, one of these signs that I just called out, could have been a philanderer, somebody who likes to go with here and there. Oh, Cancer. You're not feeling very well. You're feeling sad over something. Look at the candle. Look at the candle, you guys. Starting to drip all over the place. To me, that's indicating that somebody is crying. So you may be sad to let something go. Maybe something that you walked away from. Right? Oh. Could be a fire sign. Sagittarius. Knight of Wands. This person kept you in the hangman mode. You had hope over this, but you're deciding, because you walked away, you're deciding to choose another door for yourself. Somebody was not honest with you. Somebody was flighty. Remember, I named off all these other signs, so this person could have been, you know, fooling around with all these other signs. Now, if you're a female Cancer watching this, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, because this is a fire sign, who is actually being a philanderer with water signs, Aquarius, and maybe a Libra. This person is flighty. They like to stick their wand in every hole they want, you know, in every hole they can. Thinking that, you know, let me see which hole my wand fits in. And they just try everybody in town. And this is why you're thinking, you know what? I'm good. I am good, right? You are looking for happiness, right? You're looking for that person who's going to bring you that bouquet of flowers because they love you, just for no apparent reason. Somebody that brings you joy, somebody that loves you, and they don't need to do too much to show you that, right? It's easy to show someone that you love them. You're there for them. You comfort them. You cheer them on in their ideas, and you're their personal cheerleader. This is what love is all about. You show attention to another person, right? Doesn't necessarily mean you got to buy them a bunch of things. This bouquet, somebody could have picked the bouquet from the garden and brought it to you and said, here, I love you, right? Maybe you weren't receiving that, and maybe this is what you want. Why is this 34 card here for Cancer? Why is this 34 card here for Cancer? Cancer, this number 34 card. Why is this 34 card here for Cancer in love? One more card for Cancer in love. At the bottom of the deck, 3 of Pentacles. Somebody really wants to work something out with you, Cancer. Oh, and 4 cards flew out. This was the last card, so I'm going to put it back in the deck. This is the Fool's card. This is about taking a leap of faith, going on a new journey. Now with who or what journey, we don't know, but we're going to find out right now. First of all, we have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. It appears that possibly this King of Pentacles was in a wish fulfillment situation with this Queen of Pentacles. This person might actually be deciding to take another direction too. Maybe even going back to somebody of the past. Now, if that's you, Cancer, somebody might be coming back to you because maybe a failed marriage. Somebody was stunting this person's growth and moving forward in finances and stability and in whatever, emotional stability. The 9 of Cups is about wish fulfillment. It could also be about selfishness, addictions, right? Selfishness and excess, right? And now either you don't want to deal with that anymore, this sort of selfishness, this excess, maybe there was some drug use here, codependency, whatever. Maybe you don't want to deal with that anymore when it has to do with this person. Maybe you know who this person is, and every time you saw them, you had to deal with those aspects of this person. Or this person could be trying to return to you because they realized that where they were was not wish fulfillment, and they don't want to deal with that toxicity anymore. Well, you never know. You never know. Time is fluent. Yep. This King of Pentacles was in a marriage that failed. These two people here, there's going to be a separation or a divorce between them two. They thought that they could find happiness together, but what they found was, addictions, codependencies. So maybe they enjoyed getting together, hooking up, and decided, hey, let's get married, right? Just on a whim, not really thinking about things, because maybe they both partied and had a good time together, so they thought, I want this person. But let me tell you what. There comes a time when the party has to end and we all have to be responsible adults. That's right, we do. And somebody may have come to realize that, but the other person was just not having it. They wanted to stay in that party mode, right? You may have actually let this person go because you didn't want to stay in party mode. You were serious about something. You possibly wanted a serious, loving, nurturing relationship, a relationship with your partner, with the person that's going to be on your team for the rest of your life. But because this person was involved somewhere else, you decided you didn't want to do that, right? And maybe you walking away from this individual because you found out that there's some willy-nilly going on right here. You walked away, and I think that may have affected this person somehow. Yeah. This affected that person somehow. And after that ordeal with you, their life started to fail. Things in their life started looking bad and bleak. High Priestess. This King of Pentacles, this person that you were dealing with, could be having a realization right now. Starting to use their intuition. Right? Somebody may have been juggling here. Or multitasking, doing a lot of different things. But it shows here that whatever wish fulfillment somebody wanted, it wasn't happening for them. it sucked, basically, right? It may have gotten into a marriage that somebody, with somebody that it really sucked with them. I see some letters here on these cards. I see the letter M, N, C, and A, or P, right? Or those could be symbols, just strange looking symbols that look like letters to me also. This high priestess is very knowledgeable, right? She has sacred knowledge, you know. The high priestess has sacred knowledge, uses their intuition. So you may have used your intuition in regards to that person, or this person is using their intuition in regards to whoever they're involved with in their relationship. And they've come to realize that this relationship is not all that it's cracked up to be. And that the one who walked away may have been their one, because they're feeling it now. They're feeling it deeply inside. And they're thinking, oh my gosh, what did I do? Right? Let's go ahead and get these up. We're going to go ahead and find out what kind of love cards we have for you. Because apparently, it doesn't seem like any of the signs are really having any lovey-dovey situations going on for them. This is for the first part of July, right? Doesn't look like there's too much lovey-dovey here because something's going on. People are splitting up. Maybe because of this retrograde. I don't know. But people are beginning to see the truth. Using their intuition more. Their sacred knowledge. Right? Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. Bottom of the deck. See what we got here, you guys. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So it appears that once you walked away from this, because you stood in your power, Cancer, it appears that possibly, maybe, the divine is going to reward you for standing in your power. Possibly you're going to meet up with somebody, and there's going to be an engagement, right? Or you're going to go to an engagement, right? Maybe you're going to go somewhere, you're going to see something, and maybe you're going to meet somebody. Could be a Sagittarius. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And once you do meet up with this person's going to be very passionate. This person's going to make you feel great. You're going to be so happy. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And you may have been closed, had your heart chakra real closed at this time because somebody was fooling around with your heart. That's what I can see here, Cancer. I'm trying to get some stars for you. Let's see what's going on in the stars for Cancer. One of these fell on the floor. Okay, what fell on the floor? Okay, we have the letter Q here. We have the letter Q, all right? Now, this says kind. So, Cancer, you could be a very kind person, or the person that you are going to meet in the future will be a kind person. Exactly what you want, right? Kindness attracts kindness, like attracts like. We have the letter K. You might attract a very intelligent person, or you could be intelligent yourself. Have the letter O, and we have graceful. Ooh, you could be meeting a very graceful person, or you could be graceful yourself. The letter L, okay, and we have horrible. Oh my goodness. So somebody maybe who has the initial L, right? It could have been a very horrible person to you, or you could have been that way to them, right? We can always switch the energies. I don't know. This is just what the cards are telling me, right? What the universe is telling me. You might actually, okay, we have B here. You might actually have a crush on somebody already, right? You might already have somebody in sights. We also have X, okay, and we have fresh. This might be a fresh face, a fresh attitude. This might be just somebody that is gosh darn fresh, right? Fresh and exciting, right? We have I. Joy. I told you guys Did I not say that you want to receive some joy? Well, that joy is coming to, oh my gosh, we have I again and we have joy again. Double joy. So you have some extreme joy coming your way, Cancer. Yeah, we have the letter C. You might get this joy because you've been so depressed about a situation that went awry. It didn't go very well, right? We have the letter B and we have dazzling. Somebody is going to dazzle you, sweep you off your feet. We have the letter C, and you know, you could have been very depressed, but you're definitely, yeah, we've got depressed twice here, darn. Somebody really kept you in that depression mode, but I'm telling you, joy is definitely coming your way. We have the letter C and pessimistic, yeah. Definitely, the person you might have been thinking about or dealing with was very pessimistic, didn't give you a chance, or you didn't give them a chance, right? Because this person was like not bringing you the happiness and joy that you deserve. That's what I feel. Somebody was just not being very nice to you. Not showing their emotions even, possibly, right? So Cancer, that's what I have for you for Cancers in love, right? Keep it true love energy, happy, friendly, and loving times with nothing to fear because we're calm and cheerful, right? And it's showing me here that something is definitely headed your way, some joy headed your way into your life, and maybe somebody's going to even bring you a bouquet of flowers. How nice, right? All right, Cancer, that's all I have for you today. I'm going to be doing Pisces next. My name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll speak to you guys next time. Okay, so this is for Pisces. Gosh, there's a lot of tears going on during this time. I've had to pretty much clean up the mat because Cancer's reading was full of tears, right? Candle wax going all over the place. Let's hope that there's a little more happiness coming for you, Pisces. I don't know, maybe the retrograde could be. But I see that a lot of the signs are suffering right now, suffering when it comes to love. Let's hope that we can find something good for Pisces in love. Let me get 3 cards for Pisces in love. This is the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck, okay? All right. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the number 23 card. And what's crazy is I saw that card when I was shuffling, okay? 1, 2, and 3. Somebody may be headed towards you, Pisces, or you might be leaving a situation. We got the number 3 card. We got the 23 with these mice here. We got the number 44 card, okay? Another sign had some similar cards. I think I can't remember. It might have been earth signs, but I'm not sure. But I do see number 44 here, okay? And we have the number 19 card, okay? This is like a castle. It's like a fortress of some sort, okay? Very beautiful, these cards. Okay, so let's start out with that 23 card, Pisces. What is going on? It appears that somebody, or there's some people who are trying to poison your environment. All right, we have the 7 of Wands there, and the 7 of Wands, definitely not a very happy card, right? Or it could be, I don't know, but you're getting some clarity on something, right? Some clarity on something, and you want to change that. Also indicated by the number 23, which reduces down to the number 5. 5, the number of change. So you may be wanting to change your environment, get out of the space of arguing with others. Maybe you're bickering and arguing with others, right? You're tired of it, right? That could be it, because you're trying to get away from them, right? That's what that number 3 card is indicating to me, right? There's going to be some travel happening. You might even go on a holiday. I don't know, but there's going to be a change in your life, and you're going to feel more freedom in your life, right? You might be driving somewhere. You might be going on a long distance trip. And you might also be thinking of somebody and having a little bit of nostalgia when it comes to them. So you might be returning to somebody from the past. Now with this 44 card, this is a master number, right? It can reduce to the number 8, but we don't normally reduce 44s when it comes to numerology, right? We keep them as is because they are master numbers. They are numbers of the divine, right? Yes. And you could be dealing with any sign, but it's showing me that somebody is really looking deep into something, right? That's why we have that magnifying glass here, right? Yes. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you guys, this travel card, we got the Ten of Swords there. Definitely moving away from that energy. Finishing up a cycle of toxicity, people poisoning you and your environment, your mind, whatever. Moving away from that. But you're trying to figure out if you're moving away to the proper place here, okay? That's one thing, okay? Not feeling too bad about this right now. Seems like you know what you're doing, right? You got boundaries. You're not going to stand for whatever's going on any longer, right? You're taking care of you now. You're putting that love into you. Congratulations, Pisces. You know, and that's great. Now we have the number 19 card here, okay? And the number 19, this is like a tower or a fortress of some sort, right? This is like a, it's like a tower, but it's not the tower card though, okay? But it is the end of a cycle. You're bringing a cycle to an end because we have 19, which reduces down to number 10. And that's ending a cycle. And then it reduces furthermore to the number 1, the start of a new cycle. Right? Moving away from a situation that's bad for you. We have the number 6 here, 6 of Swords. And that's indicating to us that the 6 of Swords is you moving away from a terrible situation or a toxic situation, toxic people possibly, okay? And that's good. You know, you don't want to stay around these people, especially if they're toxic, poisoning you and your environment. Yes. Definitely don't want that, okay? Now, you could be dealing with somebody who's very arrogant, right? They may have provided you some security momentarily or some protection momentarily, but this person has a lot of ego and whoever, you know, you're dealing with. And this is why you're moving away from that, right? It's almost like you prefer to be alone, right? And isolate yourself away from all of these people because maybe you are actually receiving downloads from the universe. Mm-hmm. Maybe getting those epiphanies from the divine. Getting that divine assistance, possibly from ancestors, angels, just God, right? Anybody who you believe in, this divine spirit, they're bringing you, you know, information. You could also be moving away, if you're not in a relationship, you could be moving away from an egotistical boss, right? Maybe quitting a job that just sucked because they were just not treating you well, not paying you well, something like that. Somebody may have been very dominating, right? And usually, you know, this place looks like a place of happiness and protection. So you might actually be going towards this place, right? Or you could be leaving this place, right? Because this is also indicating just like extreme arrogance, egotistical, and with the 6 of Swords here, it's showing me that you want to get away from that. And that's good. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be around all that garbage either, right? Let's go ahead and find out what is going on here. This is Light Seers Tarot. All right. Why is that 3 card there with the boat? Why is that 3 card there with the boat for Pisces in love? All right. Pisces in love. Why is that Pisces in love? Why is that boat there for Pisces in love? Woo. Bunch of flippers. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. So first out, we have the 10 of Cups in the reverse. So you might be leaving a relationship, Pisces. It was your 10 of Cups, or you thought it was, but it ended up being very toxic. And this is why you're leaving, right? You may have been backstabbed in that relationship. Maybe there was some cheating and lying going on. We got the Moon card. Well, there was definitely some secrets, right? And you may have found out about those secrets and no longer wanting to deal with secretive people, right? People not being honest or whatever, hiding stuff from you, right? 7 of Pentacles. You may have been waiting for somebody to even change, right? Could have been waiting for somebody to change, but because they didn't, you might have decided to just move forward, and that's understandable. Okay. Why is this 44 card here? Why is this 44 card here for Pisces? Pisces in love. Why is this 44 card? Let me get one more card, please. Let me get one more. Let me get one more. Thank you. All right. So first of all, we have the wheel in the upright. Very good. So you're trying to check, I think you're trying to check your options, where you're going to move, where you're going to go. You're looking into a bunch of different options, right? And you do want to move forward on the wheel, right? The karmic wheel of destiny. Destiny is calling you. Destiny is saying, hey, we are ready for you, Pisces. Which way you want to go, right? And this girl, she's got a necklace with 2 dice on it, right? So you're taking a gamble. You're taking a gamble. You're saying, you know what, screw these people. I'm going to gamble, and I'm going to try and take a chance on love, moving towards love, finding happiness in your life. Yes, look, Page of Wands. If that's your energy, hell yeah. You're trying to move to a new adventure. You're looking into your options. Yeah, yes, very good, Pisces. I see happiness for you here. You're moving forward triumphantly, happily. You know, look at this person. Look at Page of Wands. All happy and joyful and all that, throwing up their wand, woohoo, right? So you're definitely ready for a new adventure, right? We also have the 4 of Swords here. You may have actually ended something. That's what I see. And maybe that's why you're happy, because you're like, yes, it's finally over. It's over. I was so tired of it. I was sleeping on my heart, whatever. And now you're ready for a new adventure. Awesome, dude. Awesome. All right. What else do we have for this 19 card, this Tower card? What is coming up for Pisces in love? So good. Yeah, no tears for you, Pisces. That's what I thought. All right. Let me get one more. Oh, actually, it's there, right? Yes, Pisces, awesome. Okay, look it. The bottom of the deck, we got the 10 of Pentacles. So you might be moving towards a direction that's actually going to bring you financial stability. Yes, right? Because maybe somebody that you were dealing with, you just weren't quite there. All right. Yeah, so I think what this is, because you're moving away from a situation that may have been toxic, you're trying to juggle the ideas. You're multitasking, trying to figure out, what am I going to do? Maybe you have a lot of jobs now because you have that 10 of Pentacles, right? Maybe you're moving towards a more stable offer from somebody, right? 4 of Wands. Look, 4 of Wands is indicating union, maybe soulmate union or twin flame, whatever, you know. You know what this card totally reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of like Burning Man, right? Doesn't it? So maybe, hey, maybe you're going to go to Burning Man with somebody. That would be some fun, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh, I knew it. See, you know what, Pisces? You guys have the best reading of all the signs, I swear. All the signs are all depression, sad, moving away. I mean, you're moving away, but you're moving away triumphantly. You're moving away happily, like you're happy this is over. Whatever this was, you are so happy. You know, the other signs are like, you know, their situations were over, but they were still sad. But for you, Pisces, I wish this was my reading. I totally do. All right, so let's find out what kind of love messages you got. Shoot, if you go to Burning Man, man, let me go with you. I want to go too. All right, let's find out, what do we have for Pisces in love? Dang, I'm so jealous right now. Pisces in love. Pisces in love. Or maybe I have Pisces in my chart. I don't remember. Nah, I can't be all like that. I know it's not in my immediate chart, but darn, you know. Or maybe I'm going to go out with a Pisces. Yeah, right. What kind of cards do we have for Pisces in love? Pisces in love. Lucky Pisces. Dang. Pisces in love. Let me get 3 cards. Come on, man. All right. Let me get 2 cards. 2 cards for Pisces. 2 more cards for Pisces in love. Pisces in love. Yes. Okay. So, what do we have here? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So you're going to be discussing your feelings with somebody, somebody serious, somebody that you're really interested in, possibly somebody who you're moving towards, right? New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. You see? Dang! Best reading ever. All right. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Oh my God, I want to cry. You deserve love. You are lovable. Oh my gosh, Pisces, you're so lucky. And you know what sucks is I kind of don't see who you're dealing with here. So you know what? This is a surprise. This must be because I don't see any kings or queens or anything. So this is going to be, you let something go, Pisces. That's what happened. You let something go. You're like, I'm done. I'm finished. It ended. You're like, woo, party central, right? You're going to be moving towards something that's really going to bring you happiness, okay? Because you deserve love. You are lovable. The person of the past may have not made you feel that way, but you do now. You sure do. Jeez, man, lucky you. I'm so jealous right now. All right, let's see what else we got for Pisces in love. Pisces in love, lucky ducky. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what we got here. These are the stars, right? Let's see what we got in the stars. All right. Admire. Somebody totally admires you. That's the letter U. Oh my God. Somebody is admiring you. So maybe you don't know this person yet, right? We have the letter C. Okay. Inventive. Somebody's pretty smart, inventive. They like to make things. We have the letter H. This is a very favorable person. Maybe a lot of people think they're cute or like them, right? Letter L. Oh, horrible. That's interesting. Or maybe you were just getting out of a horrible relationship, right? That's what I can feel. Yeah. We have the letter R, a relationship there was a lot of fighting, mad. You guys were mad, rage, Yeah, nah, you don't need that. We have the letter N, all right? Losing, okay? So yes, you lost somebody. Hey, but you know what? You're doing better now, okay? What do we have next? We have depressed, the letter C. Okay, this person may have kept you in a depression state, depression mode. That sucks. We have the letter X. Shocking. Maybe this is why you broke up. You found out some shocking news, something that wasn't very nice. All right. Oh, we have, wow, I haven't gotten this word in a long time. We have the letter W. Action. You definitely took action on, clearing your energy, clearing yourself of this toxic energy. We have C. Yeah, this person kept you depressed, super depression mode, right? Yeah, and that you're gonna, you know what, Pisces? Dang it, man, so lucky. That's all I have for you today, Pisces. You have the most awesomest read from all the signs in love so far. I have one more sign to go, but dang, and you know what? It's probably because you kept the true love energy, right? Happy, friendly, loving. You have nothing to fear because we stay calm and we stay cheerful, right? All right, Pisces, I wish this was me, but congratulations on your newfound love that's coming to you very soon. Congratulations on letting go of all that toxic energy, all right? Thank you so much for coming. If this does resonate, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. I want to hear about it too. Please comment because that would be cool. I want to know what happened, okay? And if you're going to Burning Man, I want to go with you. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and move on to Scorpio. Scorpio is next. My name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye. Okay, this is for Scorpio. All right, let's see what we got for Scorpio in love. Let's hope we can get something good here. Let me get 3 cards for Scorpio in love. Scorpio in love. Let's see what Scorpio in love has. Scorpio in love. Pisces reading was so awesome, you guys. Oh my God, I wish I was Pisces. All right, we got Scorpio in love. We had a lot of depressing readings, okay? And Pisces was the absolute bomb best reading, okay? And let's hope that we have that for you, okay? This is a card that Pisces got, so maybe we do, right? We have the 44 card, we got the 39 card, we got the 40 card, and we got the 32 card. Okay, not so bad. I'm not saying such bad things right now. Let me just get the energy here going. Let me see what we have here, okay? So we're starting out with that number 44 card, okay? Number 44 card, you could be looking into something. We got master number 44, okay? It can be reduced down to the number 8, but we don't reduce master numbers, okay? But 44 could be significant, 2 4s, whatever, right? It seems like you're looking into something, right? You want to make sure about something. You're being very careful. So you're looking into something, right? You want to make sure that whatever you're going to do is okay. All right. And that's good to do. That's good to do. Always make sure that, you know, everything's okay with whatever you're doing, right? Before you take that first step, right? Now that's your energy, just being curious, needing to know, right? Now, I do have this number 39 card, right? 9, 10, 11. So that reduces down to 12, all right, which furthermore reduces down to number 3, all right. To me, it looks like, though, you want to take a chance on something, Scorpio. You're trying to take it. You want to take a chance on something, something that you might be actually hiding, okay, because we have this mask here. You might be thinking about somebody from the past that makes you happy, that you want to take a chance with, because if you move forward with someone else, you're not going to feel happiness. You're going to feel secrets, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here with this synchronicity, right? With this number 40 card here, you could be wearing a mask, or somebody in your environment is wearing a mask, and you may be caught in the middle of it. There's somebody that makes you happy and somebody that just really doesn't, okay? You could be dealing with a fire sign that makes you happy, or you might be with another individual, might be Pisces. Oh, wow. Because the moon card to me, you know, the normal tarot is Pisces, but I don't know. Because Pisces read was so awesome. Well, Pisces moved away from a situation to move towards a better situation. So maybe you could have been dealing with a Pisces that you are getting out of that situation because it didn't make you happy. But you are taking a chance somewhere. It's like you're gambling. You're going to take a gamble on this one, right? I think you might be starting to follow your intuition. Right now you're wearing a mask, so you're hiding whatever you're feeling, whatever thoughts you have. You're hiding it from everybody. Okay, you're keeping it a secret for right now. 40 reduces down, obviously, to number 4. So we have 4, 4, and 4 again. We also have the number 32, this moon card. And you know what? The moon card, 32 reduces down to number 5. So you are making a change here, all right? We got the 8 of Cups, definitely walking away from a situation, right? Oh my gosh, maybe this is a good one for you too. Lucky you. 32, though, the moon indicates that there's possibly some secrets, right? And maybe you're wanting to, you know, get away from those secrets. You're wanting to walk away. You know, maybe there's too much emotion here, right? It brings you a lot of sadness, whatever this was. You're starting to use your intuition and have more empathy for people. You're starting to recognize things now. Now, you also might be having some kind of trippy feelings, right? You might be getting in touch with your soul. You may be starting to feel sensitivity about something, and you might be dreaming about things, maybe dreaming about somebody, and you may be coming into your psychic abilities, because Scorpio, you're very psychic, all right? And maybe you, in the past, you haven't been following your intuition, but it looks like you're starting to realize that you need to, okay? And that's great, all right? You're starting to communicate possibly with your subconscious mind, right? And this could be happening at night in the dream state, right? And you're wanting a change indicated by that 32, right? And you're going to change a cycle now, all right? Now, things might be happening to you unconsciously, right? Maybe you aren't fully aware of what's going on here. You have a feeling about something, but you're not quite sure yet. But it is definitely making you really emotional, right? Yeah. Your emotions might be affected by these moon phases, so I will suggest that you wait until the retrograde is over to make any decisions, any rash decisions. You don't want to make the wrong decision during the retrograde. You want to let it kind of pass. Let the I think it's gonna end in sometime in the beginning of July. This is for the the first half of July, okay? I can't remember when the retrograde ends exactly. I know that we just recently had that new moon in Cancer, so a lot of emotions flying right now, okay? But I have I'm just as a little tiny bit of advice. You don't have to do it, but I suggest that you kind of wait to make any type of moves until after the retrograde, because sometimes something happens during the retrograde and we might regret it. Just to be on the safe side, just to, better for yourself, right? But I do see that you are walking away from something that didn't have too many emotions for you, right? You're starting to have more feelings, and your dreams. You're starting to dream about something or someone, right? Something, you might be actually wanting to know how people really see you, because you've found yourself in some situations, or maybe you found out how certain people feel about you, and you're like, whoa, I didn't realize that I was like that, right? Something like that. That's what I'm feeling. And because we have like the little moon phases right there, that's indicative that you're very moody when there are changes in the moon phases, okay? Yeah. So you probably get a lot of energy from the moon, right? You probably also get a lot of energy from the sun. But at this present time, you're getting a lot of mood changes, and I think it's because of the retrograde, and because I think you're very sensitive to the moon changes in the moon cycles. All right, so if you didn't know this and you're feeling real moody right now, that might be an indication that you were affected very much by the moon cycle. So watch for that, right? You may want to get away from everybody in your environment because you're feeling maybe bipolar-ish, I guess. One day you're happy, one day you're sad. It might be because of the moon cycles, okay? And maybe a lot of people around you don't realize. Maybe you don't even realize this. You may want to check the moon cycles and see how you feel with them, And if you don't know your birth chart, I suggest you look it up, astrocafe.com, plug in the information. You'll find all about yourself. It'll be great. When I first did that, I was like, whoa, I had no idea, But it's good, Now, your emotions are starting to change, right? You're starting to be more emotional. Okay, now we have the Cancer new moon that brings out emotions in us, right? We want healing from our negative emotions. So maybe your negative emotions are being healed right now. Maybe something has happened and you've realized something, and now you're starting to actually feel emotion, starting to have that realization of what has happened in the past and why things have been brought to you recently, right? The emotions will change you, right? Your inner light continues to shine, though, and it shines brightly, right? And through others' opinions of you, they might be changing, right? People might be having opinions about you. You're still the person that you want to be, but there's a few changes that are coming about in you, and it might be because something might happen, right? Something's going to happen that's going to give you that realization, right? How other people see you, how they respond to you. It's going to be something that's beyond your control, right? Now, emotions can be happy and pleasant, and others can value you and what you do, when it comes to your emotions. But there is a change coming to you, right? And people see you in a less positive light. So there might be some truth coming out about aspects of yourself that you probably didn't know, right? And if you do happen to have a little bipolarness in you, maybe you just didn't realize it, okay? And now you're starting to see it because maybe somebody might be bringing that to your attention, okay? Maybe you went to go see a therapist or speak to somebody about why is this happening? Why is that happening? And maybe this person, they might know you fairly well, and they might say, well, hey, sometimes you're real mean and sometimes you're real nice. And for some, it's like you're in up and down. It's like you're a roller coaster ride. So maybe you should look into getting some sort of therapy, maybe doing some meditation, going within, asking your archangels for assistance in healing some emotional instability that you might have in your life. All right. Infant Ganesh is good for that. Infant Ganesh is good for removing obstacles. You might want to ask Spirit or Infant Ganesh, please, to remove the obstacles in your life and help you to get through these things, okay? Because emotions are really touchy. Emotions can bring us down, and they can bring us down really, really far to where sometimes we just can't snap out of it for the longest, okay? So you might want to look for assistance when it comes to that, okay? Let's find out what this 39 card is, right? 39 card for Scorpio in love. Okay, what is this here? What is this? You got these two cards. Let me get one more card for Scorpio in love with this dice card, 39 card, Scorpio in love. All right. Something. Man, the two last signs that I do are like, it looks like there's something good coming for you because Pisces was good and yours is good. Okay, so it looks like you might, Scorpio, there you are, Queen of Cups, coming into your energy. Now, you can be male or female, doesn't matter here, but this is you in your female energy, starting to feel more emotions. And, you know, this seems fitting. So if you're a male watching this, you're coming into your female energy, and you know what? That's great. That is so awesome because you're starting to feel emotions. You're starting to remove that rugged exterior. Well, it doesn't change who you are. Like on the outside, people see you maybe as a tough person, right? But they don't really know about you on the inside, and you might be actually coming into your more feminine energy, understanding your emotions better, being more empathetic to others, right? And I think you might be taking a chance on going with it, right? Maybe before you were trying to ignore it, but I think right now you might be actually being like, you know what, let me just go with this and let me see what's going on here, right? So you're starting to look within, all right? And this could have come up about because of a tower moment, okay? So you may have separated from someone, or there was this tower moment that just everything came crashing down, okay? Because you took a chance. All right. Now, you took a chance on something, and it was possibly not the right choice. You took a gamble, and you may have lost that bet, right? The tower came down, and this is where you're in your Queen of Cups energy, because maybe that situation hurt you a lot. Yeah, it was somebody you actually shared your emotions with, somebody that you loved. So something may have ended between you and another person you love, okay? Doesn't mean that this is all bad right now because, you know, we have some good cards. So, and we all go through ups and downs, okay? All the signs went through some down moments, but few of them are healing and few of them are just turning it right back around. Lucky them, right? Let's find out what this 40 card is. Why is this 40 card here for Scorpio in love? I see something good. Okay, so, yeah, definitely something came to an end, okay? It came to an end. You were kind of getting tired of this, and yeah, oh my gosh. You were starting to get tired of a situation that you were currently in, all right? You just got out of a situation with somebody. Now, if you're not this Queen of Cups energy, you could have actually separated from a Queen of Cups. A tower moment came in. You shared emotions with this person, but for some reason it came to an end. This is you ending it, and you're like, you're sick and tired of that. You're tired of wearing this mask and trying to fake like you're happy, right? Ace of Swords, yeah. You're bringing truth to yourself. You're finally bringing truth to yourself, to your own mental capabilities, your own mental clarity, right? Starting to be honest with yourself and knowing what you want. Not wanting to wear those masks. Tired of wearing. You want to take those masks off. I feel like you're tired of it. And you're starting to come into your own power with your own thoughts there, Scorpio. Yeah, look at you. There's going to be a message of love coming into you possibly, or you could be sending out a message of love because something ended and you were fed up and you're like, I'm not dealing with that anymore. I'm going to move forward with somebody, and I'm going to, you know, express my emotions. So this is about emotions right here. You're healing yourself from some negative emotions that you've been holding on to. All right. It doesn't have to even do with somebody from the past or a relationship you just broke up with. It has nothing to do with that. I'm having a feeling that whatever emotions that you had that were just like, you are being blocked from expressing them or blocked from even feeling them. This has to do with childhood trauma, okay? There were some issues in your life that kind of allowed you to not feel these emotions. You were blocking your own emotions because you didn't want to get hurt. But it seemed to you that you just kept getting hurt over and over and over again. It was because you were choosing situations that weren't serving you properly. You thought it was love, but it may have been lust, for example, okay? But now you're starting to, it's like you're starting to see the light. You know, look at this card here, this Ace of Swords. You're starting to be honest with yourself. Look at how that light is shining from her head. And it's like there's a stairwell. Looks like sacred geometry, doesn't it? But there is a light coming from her mind. The sacred geometry spaces of her mind. And she might actually be opening up her third eye and crown chakra and, you know, receiving messages from the universe. So you might also be doing that. You might be also be coming into your more psychic abilities, right? Following your intuition more. Very good, Scorpio. Probably also starting to understand your own emotions and why you feel a certain way you do when it comes to certain individuals, or why you're feeling closed off. And I'm feeling like during this retrograde, you're going through some healing, okay? Especially during this Cancer new moon. You may be trying to heal some emotional wounds that you have there, okay? We got too many cards that flew out. I'm going to put this card back. This is the Fool card. Now, Scorpio, you want to take a new journey. That's what this is all about. Taking that Fool's journey. Making that change for yourself and moving towards something that's going to bring you happiness. Something absolutely new in your life. Something that you haven't experienced before, and you're like, you know what, I want to see what it's like on this side. So maybe you were dealing with toxic people that were not very kind to you, or maybe you weren't nice to them, or, you know, maybe just weren't in touch with yourself really. But I see that really happening to you because look, this person, they look like they're free. They're free to love and free to go where they want. So maybe this person who you were dealing with may have shown you something. Somebody from the past showed you something. They showed you about being free from whatever toxic energies you were. They might have freed your emotional instability. You've been freed from whatever, you know, unemotional bonds you were connected to, right? You're starting to connect with yourself. Look at that. The bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles, finally coming into your own stability within yourself, balance. I'm not talking about a new business or new money. No, I'm talking about new balance in your life. You're looking deep within yourself, right? That's what this is about, this 44 card, master number 44. You are definitely starting something new when it comes to this Ace of Pentacles. You know, this is the World card. It could be in a normal deck, right? But you're going to find peace, and you're going to start being open-minded when it comes to someone, a job, or a situation, right? You're going to start letting your mind open and be free. Right? Geez, that's good too. Lucky you. All right. So we have the Ace of Cups here. Now, what I'm feeling here, Scorpio, is you might be going within. All right. Now, this is about your own emotional, spiritual, or creative flow. So during this retrograde or whatever, you're going to go ahead and start nurturing your own heart. Okay, you might be opening up your heart. You might be speaking with the divine, receiving downloads, opening up that chakra, the crown chakra, and using your third eye chakra to, follow that intuition. You're following your intuition now, finally going within and finding answers within. Stepping away from people who are possibly, telling you things that are making you feel weird or bad or uncomfortable. And maybe you've decided that, you know what? I'm going to start making my own decisions. I'm going to start going within and find out what's making me happy, and I'm going to go with it. Okay, and that right there is emotional healing, finding healing for yourself. And you know what? I'm friggin' proud of you. Okay, I know you can do it. Okay, so right now, presently, or in the future, because we're going through this, you might want to move towards something that is better for you, but right now you're not. Okay, you're kind of staying where you are, which is, I suggest that. I suggest you stay right where you are and continue with this healing. Even if you know you want to move towards something, not yet. Okay, just wait a little bit. Do a little bit more healing. Come to more understanding within you. You have all the time. Well, I don't know how much time you have. It depends on who you're dealing with, but you do have time for healing, right? Heal yourself, and soon enough you'll be able to move towards whatever it is you want to. But right now, Spirit is saying don't do it yet, and I agree. Because if you're still healing from bad toxic energies or childhood traumas, you do need a little bit of time to heal through that. Okay, and that's very important. So I see here that somebody might be watching you. Okay, but who cares? So what? Let them watch you, right? Let them watch you all day. Who cares? Because you're healing. And I think with this emotional healing, what it's also going to do, it's going to clear you from having too much of an ego, right? Because when you can get into your emotions much better, your ego will die out a little bit, right? Because you're going to be more understanding for other people's feelings. When people are in their ego, they don't care what anybody thinks. They're going to act all flamboyant and I'm the best and I'm this and I'm that. When in reality, we're all the same, right? We're all the same. We all are born the same. We all have to go through life the same. And when the end comes, we all die the same. And our spirit moves on into the next reincarnation. If you believe in that. If you don't, then, just like I said, we're born, we live, and we die. Okay, we all do that the same exact way. All right, so no one is better than the other. And I think this is what you're actually starting to realize, okay, that we are all the same, and everybody hurts the same too. Everybody can be emotionally sad just like the next person. All right, we all cry the same. All right, we all laugh the same. We can all have joy the same way, right? So I have a feeling that you're going in right now, and you're starting to heal your emotions when it comes to this, okay? Because somebody may have actually played with your emotions and hurt your feelings, right? Maybe you cared about somebody. You may have actually had a tower moment with somebody you shared emotions with. You took a chance on being with them, or you took a chance outside of a relationship, maybe even, okay? And you may have been even dealing with another Queen of Cups, right? A water sign. But I see here there's no other signs here, so I'm feeling that, Scorpio, this is you, all right? There's no one else here. Well, we have a Knight of Cups, okay? This Knight of Cups, this is about somebody who's bringing in a message of some sort of emotions, right? And maybe that's what you're trying to get into the energy of, okay? You're going through your female energy right now, trying to learn more about emotions, your own emotions, other people's emotions, okay? Also, we have this Knight of Cups here, so maybe you're going to actually get... if this is you, because I'm feeling like this whole thing is all about you and only you, okay? Not to try and sound like, oh, it's all about Scorpio, but it is. It is right now, It's all about you, and it's all about your own healing and the happiness that you want to find in your own heart, okay? I do actually think that whatever you just went through, it's almost like you're not too sad about it, because I have a feeling that you are actually appreciating what has happened, because it is causing you to find healing within yourself. And, you know, just like you, Scorpio, I feel the same way. Something has also brought me down and dragged me through the mud, but in reality, I actually appreciate that person with all my heart, and because they have actually helped to heal me, right? And I am very grateful to that person who has helped me heal, and I will always eternally love that person, okay? And I have a feeling that whoever brought you to this point, you may have a lot of feelings also for them, but at this present time, you're not really focused on anyone, right? You're actually focusing on yourself and your inner healing for yourself, okay? And that is absolutely fantastic, and I am absolutely flabbergasted for you, okay? So this is a great reading for you. I don't see love coming in right now, but I see you wanting to send love out, or somebody's going to send love into you. But like I said, Spirit wants you to hold off on that for a little bit. Continue your healing, okay? And like I said, some people may be spying on you, watching you. Who cares? Let them look at you. Because you know what? You're starting to get into that cycle where you don't give a crap what anybody thinks about you anymore. Okay, you may have thought before, because you were in your ego, that you needed to look a certain way. You needed to be a certain way. You needed to portray something so you could look fancy to others, whatever. But I'm starting to think that you are just like, you know what, I don't give a crap anymore what anyone thinks of me, because it doesn't have any bearing on your future, right? Whoever was trying to make you feel inadequate, to make you feel like you needed to go get certain things to make you look good, you're starting to kind of realize, like, you know what? All that fancy stuff, it didn't even really make me happy, right? Maybe there's somebody or some situation or job or whatever you're involved in. Maybe there's something that was just so simple, just so basic. And maybe that was the thing that actually brought that happiness out of you, because you could be yourself. You didn't have to worry about trying to act a certain way with anyone, right? Maybe you were involved with a person that just saw you for who you were, that you didn't need to bring anything to show, oh, I'm special because I'm Scorpio and I have this. No, this person in your life may have actually brought this realization to you, to have you know that you are loved even if you have nothing, right? Somebody may have shown you love, and you didn't even need to do anything for it except just be you. And this is what I'm feeling like you're coming to the realization about, okay? Very good, Scorpio. I'm very proud of you. Just continue that healing, and you're definitely going to find that love of a lifetime, okay? We're going to go ahead and find out, even though Spirit doesn't want you to make any moves right now, and just continue your healing. Let's see what kind of love messages you get, okay? What kind of love messages do we have for Scorpio in love for the first half of July? Scorpio in love, first half of July 2020. Scorpio in love, first half of July 2020. Scorpio in love. Scorpio in love. Scorpio in love, please. Scorpio in love. Scorpio in love. Scorpio in love. All right. The bottom of the deck, what do we have? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Oh, wow, Scorpio. So you may be wanting to go towards somebody, remember, but Spirit's saying don't go yet. Do your healing first. You might want to rekindle a relationship that you have with somebody, right? But like Spirit says, and like the cards say, please do the healing. Please do the healing within yourself, okay? It's not the right time, and you know, you will have a chance to work on your partnership with an individual if you have somebody in mind, right? New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, okay? So you may actually, look at that. This person that you shared emotions with, that brought in that ending with you, that tower moment, that actually, that person may have been a trigger for you to actually find your emotions. All right. So I have a feeling that if you're going to go back to somebody from the past after you've healed a little bit more, right? Heal a little bit more. It's going to feel like new love to you. It's going to feel brand spanking new, okay? Because maybe the other person has also healed. And then maybe you guys, when you get together, you heal together. You learn about each other, right? Work on your partnership. So you have also an awesome read, okay? We have flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others, all right? So also you might be wanting to flirt with this person, all right? You might also be realizing that you flirt a lot, being a Scorpio. Scorpios like to flirt, be the flirty type. But you have to also understand that there's flirting and there's you just being nice. So sometimes you might just be being nice, right? You might just be nice to people and they might think you're flirting and they'll go and flirt back. But you got to know the difference between flirting and being overly nice, right? And you do have to set your boundaries in regards to that, because if you are interested in a certain individual, you're going to want to express certain things to that individual than you do others, right? You don't want to give others the kind of flirting and love that you give the person that you are actually have your eye on, right? Because that person's going to be confused and think, well, Scorpio doesn't really like me because he's flirting and being this way with all the other people. So maybe Scorpio is just a philanderer, right? Somebody who likes to sleep around or whatever. And if that's not you, you got to cut back on flirting with people outside of your relationship, okay? Because there's a lot of nasty people out there and they'll take advantage of you if you act that way. Sometimes people do that to those kind of people. They see your kindness, they take it for weakness, and they're like, oh, well, maybe I can take advantage of Scorpio because Scorpio is being too nice and I'll just get what I can off of him or her, right? No, you're going to have to set up some boundaries for yourself. But if you are thinking about somebody, then you may want to, be a little flirty with them to give them the idea that, look, I am interested in you. All right. Don't be too crazy about the flirting, though. Have them understand that you have boundaries, too. Okay. So, maybe you want to set boundaries in relationships now, but you don't want to be over controlling. You want to be fair. You want to compromise. That's what relationships are about. And if you're interested in someone to have a serious relationship, you're going to have to set boundaries, okay? Because I'm sure the other person might have boundaries, and you're going to have to compromise, work together as a team, okay? The final card, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah, see? Okay, that's what I mean. You might go to other people and you might just be being you. You're just being Scorpio. And you know what? Pay attention to how these people act to you. Are they treating you kindly, or are they taking advantage of your kindness? I'm telling you, there's people out there. You got to watch out for those red flags, especially during this time that you're healing, because they might know, people might around you might know that, wait, Scorpio's acting a little different. Scorpio's acting a little distant. Why? They might know something's going on. All right. So they might come around you and try to swindle you, take advantage of you through your emotions. They might actually be spying on you to see what you're doing and how they can take advantage of you, or what they can do to stop your happiness. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay, Spirit is cautioning you right now. Okay, and whatever you're dealing with right now, definitely red flags all around you. Okay, the signs are cautioning you. Pay attention to the red flags. So there's something in your life right now that's a big old red flag that you're dealing with. You need to pay attention to that, because Spirit is warning you to be careful. All right, let's see what we have here in the stars for you. Gosh, I only want to do all these readings for like 15 minutes, and all of them are like 30 minutes and up. Geez. Okay, so let's see what's in the stars we have for you, okay? Okay, so we have the letter R, okay? Somebody in the past may have really pissed you off, or you got pissed off at somebody for doing something nasty and mean to you. Somebody that may have brought out that red flag for sure, right? We have the letter Q. Oh, I didn't say the letter. This is R. Or did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, we have Q, all right. Somebody, you might be thinking of somebody who is a very kind person, or you might be very kind, okay. We also have the letter I. Oh, delightful. This kind person might be very delightful. You might really like this person, okay. We also have the letter C, okay. You could be a very inventive person or be dealing with somebody who's very inventive, okay. We also have H. You could be dealing with a very favorable person, right? We have the word enraged there, okay? So there was something that happened somewhere in the situation involving maybe somebody that you're thinking about. You may have pissed them off, or they may have pissed you off. You know, you gotta swap the roles however you feel, okay? But something happened here, and this person was a very good person. You may have pissed them off, or you're a very good person and they pissed you off, you know, something like that. Okay, we have the letter W, and we have suspicious. Yeah, I think you are starting to check out the red flags. Don't be too overly suspicious of everybody, though, okay? Not everybody is evil, okay? We have the letter V. You might be under a lot of stress right now, and it might be because of the suspicion you have for everybody. So, you know, maybe you need to go within and do some meditation and spend some time alone. Get a little solitude in your life, right? We have the letter X. You may receive a message that might be shocking to you, right? Or something shocking may happen to you. Something like that. Okay, there's a chance of that. We have the letter Q here, and this is growing. Awesome. Yes, you are growing mentally and emotionally. That is so, so fantastic. Okay, we also have the letter F. And this is greedy. Yeah. This is, I think, why you're wanting to get away from these red flag people, because you found that they have been greedy, that they're all basically just using you, taking advantage of you, and that is not fair, Scorpio. We also have the letter C, and we have pessimistic. Yeah, a lot of the people around you are possibly also pessimistic, trying to keep you down, basically, right? And you need to see these red flags when you mention something. If any, say okay, say for example, okay, you may not be interested in anybody, or you may, I don't know, you may go to an individual and say something like, wow, I sure think that so and so is a nice looking person. And somebody around you may be saying, why would you like them? They're this, they're that. And they would never go for it. Doesn't that sound pessimistic? It does. So if you have people around you saying stuff like that, with that why or ugh, or, you know, with that kind of attitude, you should know right there that that person is a pessimistic person, okay? And that if you do find someone attractive or cute or nice, walk up to them and talk to them. Don't let this person, you know, give you their pessimistic energies. You know, that's so low vibrational, right? Don't listen to them, okay? Because you should go after what's in your heart, okay? Go after what's in your heart. And you know what? Maybe a good idea is maybe just not to tell anybody how you feel about others, right? Because they're just going to bring you down. I have a feeling that you're around a lot of toxic people, and it's time for you to let go of them. Okay, because you have been misled possibly in your life, and it's time for you. It's almost time for you to like have a rebirth, right? And start new somewhere, right? Take that leap of faith, because remember, we had that Fool card jumped out. It's time for you to take a leap of faith into a more optimistic situation, right? An optimistic journey, right? New adventure. Okay, Scorpio, that's all I have for you today. Remember, keep it true love energy, happy, friendly, and loving. We have nothing to fear because we are calm and we are cheerful. If this resonated with you, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. I want to know what's going on here. Let me know if you're going through some sort of healing and how it's working for you. My name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll definitely speak to you next time. Bye.